Hello everybody and welcome to Planescape Torment. I am your humble host Tim, and today beginning a brand new game. I've heard a little bit about this game, but not a great deal. Apparently it takes place primarily in the city of Sigle. We have the Lady of Pain here, as is the Planescape setting. So, yeah, without further ado, let's dive on in to make ourselves a new character. Character points. Oh, okay, so I can build it any way I like. Cool. Well, let's give him at least a decent con modifier. Bump the charisma up. It's always good to be charming. And some good dexterity too. Basic intelligence, basic strength. Basic wisdom. Sure, let's go that way. I know. I don't see this in any way, shape, or form biting me in the ass. We are playing as the Nameless one. Alright. Accept. Ooh, very smooth.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
What? Who are you? Well, who am I? How about you for a start? Who are you? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Huh. Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the on the bud. My name's Mort. I'm trapped here too. We're trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to eat your legs yet, let's just chat. I've tried all the doors in this room, and it's locked tighter than the chastity belt. Well, where is this place? It's called the Mortuary. It's a big black structure and all the alchemical architectural charm of a pregnant spider. Well, depending. Mortuary. Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. It looks like some broke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to get out of this place. To get this place the loft before whoever carved up comes back to finish the job. How bad are the scars? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back... Ooh, you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. What do they say? Hey, it looks like you come with directions. Let's see. It starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal, and it'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farod can fill in the rest, or the chant if he's not in the dead book already. Does it say anything else? Yeah, it's a bit more. Let's see. It goes on. Don't lose the journal, or we'll end up in the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you in the quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you, read the journal, and find Farod. Huh. No wonder my back hurts. The damn novel written there. As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, there was there one with me while I was laying here? No, you were stripped to the skin when you arrived. Besides, looks like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. Do you know who this Farod character is? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know too many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Farod. Once we get out of here, that is. Oh, and how do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need a key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. The walking corpses, you say? Yeah, the mortuary keepers whose dead body is cheap labor, and their corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless. They won't attack you unless you attack first. Alright, so I should attack one of these corpses and loot for keys. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. There's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Alright, let's have a look. One last thing, those corpses are slow as molasses, but getting punched by one is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you. Remember, you can run. They can't. And they can't. Use it to keep the distance if you need to recover. Okay, so to run, options for you to hold down shift. Alright, thanks for the advice. Cool. Ah, okay, so I don't actually need the thing in the corner, so let me just adjust my camera here. There we go.
Done.
Alright, so that's Mort, that's the Nameless one. Dialogue, select special abilities, select item, select weapon. The time. Or current action, select all characters. Lock view on character, toggle walls, 6 screen journal, scroll, options, how to play, quick loot, combat log. I quite like having that. Oh, we can have additional party members. That's cool. Alright, awesome. So look on the shelves here. We dry blood and other remains. Someone in the middle of dissecting a corpse. It contains murky liquid. It smells like a cross between vinegar and formaldehyde. Maybe it's on this dude here. No. Ah. No. A scalpel. There we go. Select weapon. How do we select weapon? There we go. Very familiar sound effects to Baldur's Gate 2. Alright, so let's go. Cool. Let's go stab a man, shall we? Haha! Oh, there's the stuff. Bandages. Alright, cool. Is it carrying the key? It's carrying nothing, but has noticed its hands are heavy bandages. Alright, leave the corpse in peace. Okay, fine. Carrying the key. I need that key. Stab, 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 stab.
Die.
Alright. Ooh, look at him go. I have the key. Haha.
Psst, some advice, Chief. Keep it quiet from here on out. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here.
Alright. Where'd all the corpses come from?
Death visits the plate every day, Chief. These shambles are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death.
Alright, I will try to remember that.
Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kids with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. One, if you got questions, ask me, alright? Alright, if I have any questions, I will ask you. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. I had a journal I was supposed to have with me, and I will do that. Now start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you.
Couldn't hurt. I will make a new one then.
Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start with getting cloudy on important things like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Alright, let's go.
Updated my journal.
Ooh.
Creepy place to begin with. Ooh, what do we got here? We have chests. Or lootable containers. Receiving room logbook. Copper commons. Fist irons. So, handcuffs. So let's... this huge book logs the mortuary procedures in a tight, crabbed script. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with the scribe on duty before embalming or cremated. The records are to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the consecrated, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation rooms. Contact the scribe on duty and notify him that a contracted, not consecrated, shell is to be raised. Be certain that the shell is thoroughly stripped of its possessions before being sent to the preparation rooms. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip the shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or items stolen by collectors who might have brought the shells to the mortuary. Shells possessions are to be stored in the receiving room. Cool. Alright. Done. Oh, it's a weapon. So they're brass knuckles. Okay, that makes sense. Eyeball. This is your eye. It looks like it's seen better days. Okay, sure. This gate looks sealed shut. There's no lock or other means of opening it. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm not exactly sure where we're trying to go. I mean, I guess we're trying to get out of here, but... Ah! Evane. Hello, Evane. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings! The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. I will leave her alone. I don't need to talk to Edwina Scissorhands, I should say. Alright. So basically we've completed an entire... stairs. Oh, there's stairs here. I didn't see those stairs. Where were the stairs? Oh, there we go. Stairs. Mortuary, 3rd floor.
All right.
Charcoal charm. Ooh. Hello, skeleton worker. Skeleton number 784, according to the number chiseled above the brow. It's odd, only that some of the teeth appear to be false, and one's made of reddish-brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them. I'll examine the skeleton carefully. It was taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps woven around the body in such a fashion that ribs and muscles and tendons. Straps are secured to metal bolts punched into the skeleton's joint. The skeleton looks as though it's seen a great deal of service. Many of his bones are chipped, and numerous fractures are bonded with sealant and foul-smelling glues. No, I'm not going to try and pry out one of the skeleton's joints. No, why this greybeard would mind if I borrowed its body. Oh, Mort said that. But I wonder if this greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard. Oh, you know, geezer, old fella, old dog, old. Okay. I don't think he's in any position to object, but why would you take his body? Nah, I need to freshen up this. Something a little more dignity. Yeah, this one's all creaky and fractured. Alright, let's go. Dustman. Hello there, sir. Dustman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? Yeah. I will summon the guards and direct you. Hold a moment. Oh, geez. Snap his neck before he can call out. Now, before the dustman can utter a word, your hands clamp around his temples and twist his head. I can't have you alerting your friends. There's a crack and the dustman falls limp in your arms. Better you than me, Dusty. Okay, to your surprise, the axe seemed instinctual, as if you had done it many times before. With this, though, comes the stirring of memory, but not strong enough. Leave body and continue on. Ooh, nice coin. The robes. Can I wear the robes? I can. I have a knife. Have the embalming fluid there. Alright. There we go. Alright, cool. Now I am the Dustman. Yes. Corpse looks like a bound for cremation. Ah, this is the crematorium, I see. Hello, Dustman. The pale-faced man dressed in long dark robe. He has slight, I'll say greetings to him again. So he turns, eyes flicker on your robes. Greeting, fellow initiates. Yes, I had some questions for you. Waits patiently for you to continue. Can you direct me out of here? Actually, do you know someone named Farod? That name, the dustman paused for a minute. That name sounds familiar. I seem to recall a collector by that name. Dal the Scraver might know him. Okay. A collector? And they gather those that have died in the streets of Sigle and bring them to the mortuary. The dustman pauses, then frowns. You're not from around here. Who are you? I'm a recent initiate. Forgive my ignorance. Very well. How may I be of service to you, initiates? Nothing this day. Farewell. He seems suspicious. He looks as he's about to say something, and then he shakes his head slightly and returns to his duties. I'm going to walk away. Quickly. Quick pace. Embalming charm, lesser, mortuary task list. Alright, let's have a look at these. Red ink, let's see, contracted works to be inspected thrice daily. If contract works, inspected every 8 hours. Raise if they are collapsed. HP plus what you can sweat on when possible. Original contracted shells have to be raised and made to receive their duties. If you could spare embalming charms with the shells for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandaging, or application of embalming fluid. Oh, so this is like a potion of some kind. Interesting. Judging from the crude text, it appears the bracelet works by being held by a living creature and then, while pronouncing the mantra of true death of a zombie or skeleton, when it is done, the minor enchantment held within the item spreads through the corpse, strengthening their bones, killing traces of the corpse rot. Okay, so this is to keep them... I guess I'll put that on myself. Cool. Done. Alright. Awesome. Interesting stuff. It's funny, I don't know what I was expecting with this game, but this definitely wasn't what I was expecting. Down to the second level, North storage room, stairs down to the second level, so we've still got to try and find the... Oh, there's a way out of here, from what we can tell. Oh, there's actually stairs up and down. Let's go down then. First floor. Awesome. Here we go.
All right.
It kind of makes sense that the stairs go both up and down, because it said they went both up and down. Ah, Mort's Bites. Quick weapon. Oh, Mort can carry stuff too. That's cool. Good to know.
Yeah? Huh? Sure, why not?
Ah.
What? Okay.
Large tomb of marble surface gives a rather elegant look.
Done.
She is strikingly beautiful, ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair. Her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze as you watch. She stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. Greetings.
You! What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
My love, do I know you? Spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think! Her voice becomes desperate again. The name, the arena, must invoke some memory within you. I'm sorry, my memories are lost to me. And it is as I feared. I am truly lost to you, and that was once an inconvenience for you, and now have an excuse to discard me as you have my memory. I do not know you, spirit. My memories are no more. Tell me, who are you, and what do you know of me? You are both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who never far from my thoughts and heart. Blessed and cursed? What do you mean? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you, she points at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Did you not pause to wonder why? I'm still trying to get my bearings, actually. What else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed that you loved me, and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believe that, never knowing the truth of who you were and what you were. And what am I? You? I cannot... She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly and carefully as her voice as if her voice frightened her. The truth is, you are one that dies many deaths. These deaths are giving the knowing of all things mortal. And in your hands lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Diana speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles, and in turn giving strength to your bones. What?
Updated my journal.
And you know, Diarina is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. Okay. I can raise others from the dead, and... Okay. I had other questions. Okay. Can you tell me who I am? I've already got that one. I know where I am. How can I get out of here? Leave. The voice drops to a hiss and then rises again. Leave. You ask me who I am trapped here because of you. How to leave this place? I apologize for my request. I didn't mean to offend. Please, I had some other questions. I must leave. Farewell. Hold a moment. I learned much when I travelled with you, my love. And what you have lost, I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know. My sight is clear whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. Okay. And what is your sight? Your sight sees that I do not. Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and she grows quiet. Why are you suddenly silent? What is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead of you. It ripples through the plain, stemming outwards from this point. I shall speak of what I see. Tell me. First, I require a promise you will return, that you will find some means of saving me or joining me. Okay. Lie? I swear I will find some means to save you or join you. Why would I be lying about that, though? Oh, make vow. Here we go. I swear I will find some means. I was thinking, obviously... Okay, that makes sense.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
Wait for her to continue.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
Fair enough.
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Die while I still can.
Updated my journal.
I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens you through your thoughts and memories. You claim you lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of the countless deaths. If so, what more are you willing to lose what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize you cannot die. You shall be truly doomed.
Very well. Farewell. Oh, how long has this been going on for?
I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough.
Farewell.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there is only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. You back with me, Chief? What kind? Drifted out on me there. No, I'm fine. Let's move on. Alright. Interesting.
I'm gone.
Nope. Alright. Ugh, jeez. Forever missing all the damn doors. Oh, great.
Updated my journal.
Greetings. The man turns to face you, makes a slight bow. You suddenly notice his eyes aren't bloodshot as much as they have a red tinge to them. I am Sigle. How may I help you? I would like to leave. Can you help me? Lips suddenly peel back, revealing a row of dirty, sharp teeth. He leans in, sniffing you. Snap his neck while he leans in. Yeah, sure, let's just keep snapping necks. Uh-oh. I did. I snapped his neck. He should be moving. He looks shocked. His eyes are wild, and he is a gurgly noise in his throat. You're certain you've snapped his neck, and his head is twisted at an unusual angle, but he's still alive. As you watch stunned, he claps his hands weakly 3 times. In response, an iron bell rings, tolling throughout the mortuary. All right then. Let's go! So they're obviously looking for me. City of Sigle.
I'm gone.
Pox, eh? Oh, I regenerate health. Interesting. This cowed figure is hunched by the mortuary gate, his face obscured by Shadow's hood. What little you can see of his chin, which is covered in stubble, and what appears to be a foul green and purple rash. Rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up to his chins. Greetings. Just a budge, there's a moment of silence, then he responds in a high-pitched tone that sounds more suited to a girl 10 years. There. Hi! Who are you?
Fox I am, hi!
And anyone named Farod?
Hi, Farod, collector, big name, has weight, cast long shadow, it does, hi!
Alright, you know where I might find him?
Hi, in the hive there, somewheres, hi!
Okay. Can you be more specific?
Hi, somewheres in the hive he is, Farod, hi he does, very hard finding he is, not worth finding.
Alright. I'll find him on my own. Thank you, farewell. What's he hammering? Vines and black leaves. Stems look extremely sharp. I see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrude from his forehead. It is dressed in long, flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Greetings, creature. Turns to you, a series of symbols appear around his head. The symbols have a slight glow about them. Oh, he's a Dabu, or a Debu. Right. Okay, I thought they were like floating skulls, similar to... Oh, that's what that... Right, okay. That makes sense. For the power's sake, piking debuts. What's wrong? He's a debut. They speak in rubuses. These annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what they're saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with them if we want to. An annoying bunch, my bet. Not bet. My bet they can speak, but they just rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying. And they're a debut. Chant is they're janitors of the Lady of Pain. They float around here, breaking, fixing and patching up Sigle according to her whims. They're worse than the corpse flies. Yeah, you can't swat them though, or the lady you get upset. Lady of Pain, who is that? She runs this city. Now you'll know if you see her, and if she's got these blades around her face, she's about the size of a giant, she floats off the ground. Just like these guys. More knobs than the double. Who is looking at you both? Nobody knows much about her. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice, run. I see. Waits patiently. Farewell, then. Bows slightly, symbol swirl around its head, and it turns away. Interesting. Don't be hammering at me, you crazy Dabu. There you go, thank you. Interesting. Ah, so this whole place is the hive. Okay. Elderly hive dweller. She might be the one to ask. Since great loss hangs over the elderly woman like a dark close as you watch her, a long sigh of sadness escapes her lips. Greetings. She looks at you. Forgive me, young cutter, but I am an old woman and I don't see too well. Do I know you? You do know. Perhaps, but I don't know you. She mellows her answer for a moment. What was you wanting? I just had some questions. Questions? Oh, you're one of those adventurers, aren't you? Name and job and all that rot, eh? Well, I don't have it. Off with you. No, I'm not an adventurer. Bah, that. The woman jabs her finger at you. I watched that dustman put name. Oh, the old husband, damn his soul, me son, and both me daughters in the memorial. Adventurers, all of them. I swung quite sore myself in the day, but so as I know one when I meet one. The old woman seems to be working herself up into a fit. Her face has become flushed. I'll let her continue her tirade. But you got all sorts of balmy questions. She mimics your heroic stand. Greetings, I have some questions. Well, I can tell you. Who's the Lady of Pain? I'm looking for a magic girdle or swing eye. You seen it? You know where the portal to the plane is. The abyss. Yes, goodbye. Alright. Just trying to find my friend. I don't know. Sender. He looks like he's meant to attract attention with his clothes there. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him. Unlike the other residents you've seen, looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up, hopefully, and calls out to the voice. Craddock, good sir. What? Eh? His hopeful expression dies. He stays evasive. 1,000 apologies, good sir. If I've given offence. He gives a slight bow. I'm called Ben the Sender, third child of Day Ben the Sender. I am one of many runners in the employ of the House of Senders. You haven't offended me yet. What do you? I'm the one out talking to him. 1,000 apologies for troubling you with such a trivial matter, but I seen Craddock, an overseer in the hive. I seek Craddock, an overseer in the hive. Man, it looks like he's in pain, but alas, he eludes me. He looks at you hopefully again. Could it be you've heard of such a man? I'm sorry, I haven't. I'm bound to deliver a message to him, and yet fortune has chosen not to favour me. Well, if I come across the man, I could pass along your message. His face lights up. Oh, fortunate day for Bane, the House Ascenders. Any assistance you can provide will be most welcome. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall see to it that you are paid for your troubles. Alright, what's the message? The shipment must be cursed by the third day, or there will be a penalty. I'm told that Craddock will know of the shipment and what the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I'll pass along the message, and if there's anything you can tell me about him before I go, that might help me find him. Should be a giant of a man, stern of features. Overseer of some of the high mark. Alas, I know little else. I see, it's enough. Thank you, sir. Should fortune favour you and you're able to bear this mission to Craddock, be so kind and return and tell me of it, and I will see your efforts are rewarded. Very well, farewell.
Updated my journal.
Ooh, we got our first quest.
Maybe I can gather Dusty.
Ooh,
Chief, what are we doing in here? Let's say we just give this place the laugh, all right?
I'm gone.
just checking out the room. Yes, the band centuries, so live seriously, okay, so it's time. Okay. Oh, hang on, there's stuff on the ground. Hem's notes. Finest parchment. Vaxis, you're reading this, then you'll undoubtedly fail in your task and we're forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you that little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you need to lay low for a while. The dustmen may be deluded, but they're not fools, and they will certainly seek retribution for our intrusion. I have left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place in the hive. Prefer the rag big square. The dustmen are unwilling to look there for you. Once you secure your hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Freud is getting those bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the dustmen a great deal of upset. And I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that the stone-faced dustman of the gathering dust bar initiate Emmerich. I think the fool's name. Sending out finders to try and mark Freud's movement. Okay, interesting. Brazier, as long as it's from drive oil, and the ashes remain in the bottom. Alright.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
I'm gone.
Small dwelling. Blast, I was had at that time. Did you know it's dangerous to interrupt a spellcast while they're invoking a spell? Luckily for you, I was only practicing. Apologies for disturbing you. Farewell. Oh, okay, sure. I think I've just broken into this person's house. Ah! Oh no. they might have been police or something, but they was trying to kill me for being a person. The mausoleum. Alright, cool. Angry Hive Dweller. Death of names. Names. The middle of height of years, he is stout with thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings. Room cutter, no need to ask my leave to stand here. I just wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone of the plains, he scoffs. Graveyard of names, scratched into the rock. I only hope my name's the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points to the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone of the plains? Aye, Quentin smiles at him. The dusty scratches the names of the dead in the monument here, and he gestures around him. And on the walls of this place, not enough space for my reckoning, but no, they do their best. You can barely read half the names. What are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals, and trying to find a new one every day. I try to remember if I knew them. Nothing more. I see. Farewell. Interesting. Alright, let's try the next section of the city.
Done.
Oh, Ragpicker Square. Okay, cool. This is kind of where I wanted to go. Where the collectors
I'm gone.
are. Which is where friend is. Where's my journal? Midwife's hut. Everyone's just really... No one's ever pleased to see me in these games.
Done.
Share grave. Pale, grim-looking man extrudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. A little what is left is ragged mess of scar tissue. As if his ear was bitten off rather than cut, his narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere splits, look clever and dangerous. I know you, Burke, he glares at you. What do you want? Answer quick before I call some men to make it. I just have some questions. That's so. Like what? Looking for a man named Farod. Tension in the room suddenly rises. Now, a funny thing to be asking about. What do you know about the old blood Farod? He has some things in mind and I want them back. Let's try that. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether he's living or dead. What do you mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead, you follow? Ah, you're a collector, of course. Ah, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now, there's only so many debtors at one time, my bloods. And I can only gather so many. If someone else is gathering debtors, that's much less jink that goes into our pockets. Ah. So...
Updated my journal.
The rub is he found a motherload of them, and now I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigles. Now, I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigle, so I'm quite interested in knowing where all these debtors are coming from. Well, I could find out for you if you like. Oh yeah? Why would you do that? Well, I need to know how to find him. Let me worry about the rest.
Updated my journal.
Well, you got it. I'll give you 100 copper commons for your trouble. Go up on the platform, follow them to the north and the west, and you'll come to a gate that leads to Farod's bolt hole. Getting in and getting information is your deal, and if anyone asks, you don't know me, and we never had this talk. Alright. And who are you? For a smart cutter, you don't listen. It was meant to be... I'm getting it out. It says, and who are you then? Yeah, that's right. Now get out of here. That's what I was hoping would be the response. Obviously not. All right.
Done.
Now, after that, I've completely forgotten where I needed to go. Where do I need to go? Alright, so go up to the platform, follow them to the north and west, and then you come to the gate. Alright. Ah, there it is. A ragged middle-aged collector approaches you. I quick looks at you. Don't know you. I don't believe I made your acquaintance either. Looking for a man named Farad. What you looking for? No concern of mine, Burke. He spits. What is concerned? You're still breathing in me presence. If you don't let me pass, Collector, one of us is going to the mortuary, and it won't be me. By pulling a knife. Okay. The Collector responds to your threat by pulling out a knife from one of his pockets. I'll be disagreeing with you, Burke. It's you who be in jinky pockets. I dare you.
Damn it.
Oh, jeez.
Done.
Run! Oh, this may have been a very big mistake. As you enter the room, a large, heavy-set man gets up from his chair and approaches you. Hello there, name's Bish. Who might you be? I have no name. What you mean you have a name? You come back from stick swim, you clueless sod? There's Bish slowly moving his hand towards his weapon. Or you're just not telling me, hiding something from me, thanks. I'm telling you the truth, I don't know my name. Bish throws his hands up in the air and pushes it. Forget it, Burke. Not important anymore anyhow. He shakes his head forth. More important is what you're doing down here. Fraud? If you're wanting to see, I'd know about it. Bish suddenly draws his weapon. I'm tired of playing guessing games with you, Burke. I'll just loot your dead body. I don't think so. Ah!
Great. I hope he doesn't lose his memories this time. Oh, finally. Now I can stop watching over you and go relieve myself.
Okay. You see a blockish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers about the room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin. She has a sour, curd-faced expression. She's mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice. Greetings. Here, instead, she stumbles back to... and don't be difficult on Marta. He's been... difficult he is, but yes, he is. That's what she's doing. She's digging teeth out of the corpse's mouth. Oh, okay, enjoy. And with her hands and fingernails. When that doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wooden chisel and a mallet. Okay, I'll just explore the room.
I'm gone.
Okay, that's interesting. Can I get out of this place? Oh, back to the buried Village. Alright, well, for now, that's where we're going to leave it. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Planescape Torment. Bye!